Once upon a time, in a small village on the outskirts of Africa, there lived a wise old man named Kofi. Kofi was known for his wisdom and kindness. He had a unique way of teaching important life lessons to the people in his village. One day, a young boy named Kwame approached Kofi with a question. Kofi, why do the elephants in our village always stay tied to a small rope? They are so strong and powerful, yet they never try to break free, asked Kwame, curious to understand this peculiar sight. Kofi smiled and beckoned Kwame to follow him. They walked together towards the edge of the village where a group of elephants were peacefully grazing. Kofi pointed to a young elephant with a rope tied around its leg. The rope was attached to a small wooden stake in the ground. Kwame, observe carefully, Kofi said. When these elephants were young, they were tied to the same rope and stake. At that time, the rope was strong enough to hold them back. As they grew older and stronger, they could have easily broken free. But they didn't. Kwame was perplexed. But why, Kofi? They have the power to escape. Why don't they even try? Kofi explained. You see, Kwame, when the elephants were young, they tried to break free from the rope repeatedly. But they failed. They believed they were powerless against it. Over time, they conditioned themselves to believe that they couldn't escape. And even though they are now powerful enough to break free, their belief limits them. Kwame was fascinated by the story, but he didn't fully understand its significance. Sensing his confusion, Kofi continued. The elephants are a metaphor for human beings, Kwame. We often limit ourselves because of our beliefs and past experiences. We create mental barriers that prevent us from reaching our full potential. Just like the elephants, we become trapped by our own limiting beliefs. Kwame pondered over Kofi's words, realizing the truth in them. He vowed to break free from his own limiting beliefs and live a life without boundaries. Over the next few days, Kwame observed the elephants closely. He noticed that despite being physically capable of escaping, they remained stuck in their self-imposed limitations. Kwame shared his observations with the people in the village, spreading Kofi's wisdom. Soon, the villagers began to question their own limiting beliefs. They realized that they had the power to overcome any obstacle if they believed in themselves. Inspired by the elephants, they started challenging their fears and stepping outside their comfort zones. Kwame himself took up new challenges. He had always dreamt of becoming a skilled painter, but he had doubted his abilities. Now, with a newfound belief in himself, he began practicing every day. Gradually, he developed his skills and gained recognition as a talented artist. The villagers, too, achieved remarkable feats. They started new businesses, pursued higher education, and forged deeper connections within the community. Their lives transformed as they let go of their limiting beliefs and embraced their true potential. Kwame always cherished the story of the elephant rope and shared it with others, passing down Kofi's wisdom from one generation to another. The village became known for its courage and determination, inspiring neighboring communities to break free from their own limitations. And so, the story of the elephant rope continued to inspire and remind people that true freedom lies in conquering the barriers we create in our minds. The elephants, though physically tied, taught a valuable lesson that resonated with the hearts and minds of all who heard their tale.